Hello everyone and welcome. We are very close to getting our Bron Breaker in this Road to Glory. We are 16 points off, we're just going to be doing plus 6s. So we're going to try and do 3 plus 6s. We're going to try and do it on camera. We're going to show you guys the Bron Breaker and what the heroic upgrade looks like. So tag team, let's go for... let's go for the smaller ones actually. But we'll use toughness. Of course, it is a Pro Royal Rumble 22 King Woods, but it does not Pro, or it does not tag. So that means that we win. Okay, well this is a much easier win. I'm expecting 2 singles, but we have the 2 champions, the Universal Champion and the World Champion, with Kevin Owens and Brock Lesnar, that do tag together, which is a very, very cool image. Right, so we've got a left and right arrow, so we want to use the other one, so we're going to use Roman Reigns first of all. That's an easy win against The Undertaker, Valhalla Taker. And then speed, we have to use McIntyre against a single Kofi Kingston, so we win this. And then tag team, that's what I was expecting. This is Edge and Yokozuna. A Maelstrom Pro Yokozuna. On plus 6, only 16 points away from beating Bron Breaker. That's pretty cool. Okay, here is a pretty strong JC Jane. So we have to use this one. We might lose this one. Oh, okay. Our equipment pulled us out there. And then we have our tag team. 2 third generation superstars. The Rock and Randy Orton. Well, we have that soul over there, so we're going to... This is the point we're going to use this. That's still not going to be enough. Can't beat the Royal Rumble 22 Pros. Don't have any of those yet. Might lose this one too. Yep. It's alright, we've already won enough. Oh, Rey Mysterio looking a bit like Batman over there. I think that might be one of his WrestleMania costumes. So there we go, win 8-3. Now we're only 10 points away from getting our Bron Breaker. Let's see if we can pull anything of interest. Got SummerSlam. Maybe able to get onto the exclusive board if this keeps up. So we should go for another plus 6. Now, we're not going to go for the Royal Rumble Plus. That's the silver one there. Instead, we're just going to back out. We're just going to go back in. We're just going to keep doing this. There's our Royal Rumble. That's a little bit easier to do. Let's try the Royal Rumble. I was going to try and get a Valhalla Plus Plus, but I'm thinking I might be able to do this. Right, so tag team. Okay, we have to. So we'll keep Rey Mysterio for just now. Okay, we win that one. Because their hours don't tag and they're both Valhalla Pros. Doesn't matter if you have reversal, we win every match. Now this tag team, that is not going to work in our favour. I'm not even going to bother wasting a thing. We may still win, no, we will still win. Wow. Because neither of those are Pro Royal Rumbles. Very cool. Okay, so... let's use Trips. Okay. Can't beat that. A regular Valhalla Pro will not beat a regular Royal Rumble Pro. Okay, let's put in the Randy Orton. Okay, we can win this, yeah. With the RKO to Trips himself. Still win, even with reversal. These two do not tag. Let's try it. Even if they did tag. No, if they did tag, I might have won actually. Okay, what are we doing here? Tag team. That's not great. think we're just going to use these two. That was unfortunate that they got that ability. Okay, we're 3-3. We can still do this. Let's use the toughness now. Okay, we didn't even need the toughness because we would have won that anyway. Let's give them the knocking of Maya Via for a single match, but we got 2 tag matches instead. Which is fine, works out in our favour. So we are 1 point up going into round 4, which is the last round, of course. So let's start off with Brock Lesnar. Just not enough. Almost. Okay. It is a single, so we have to use our truth. Just in case we get a tag match. Okay, so let's use Drew McIntyre. And by winning this, we win the round. It doesn't matter if we lose this or not. And Nakamura pulls out the win anyway, giving us 7-4. So we're now 2-7-1. We're only 4 points away from Bron Breakker. Nothing much of interest there. Okay, we've got 4 minutes to wait, but we're not going to wait 4 minutes. We're just going to buy 1 belt. I don't know if you guys were aware, but we were having many issues with the adverts, where you could watch the adverts and it wouldn't give you the bout. So we're just going to waste the 25 there for the sake of it being on camera. You now see that +6s are now Royal Rumble +pluses, so we are not going to fight that. We're going to back out and we're going to go back in. That's a Royal Rumble plus, we're not going to fight that either. There's a regular Royal Rumble. Fee Man, of course, Fee is the chemical element for iron, so it's Iron Man. Let's try it. And if we get this, then we get our Bron Breakker. Okay, we unfortunately have to start off with LNI Dragunov. And we do win. And then in the tag team, this is the Kevin Owens without title, so he's a little bit weaker. But we definitely win this match. It's a fortified 1 Kevin Owens as well. I really love this Brock Lesnar image. Really love it. I'm definitely going to lose that match. Can beat a pro Sasha Banks. Pro Royal Rumble Sasha Banks. Okay. So we're going to start with Roman Reigns. That might be enough. Yeah. So there we are, where Roman Reigns can beat Royal Rumble pros. The next one is Charisma. I'm going to use the Rey Mysterio, even though he's got the weakest charisma, because the next one might be a tag match, which gives us a higher chance. And we weren't beating that anyway. 1970? Nope, no chance. So power, we are going to use Trips. And we should win that? Yeah, even with that we still win. The ultimate game degree. And now let's go for this. We might lose that one. Oh no, we can still pull out the win. Excellent. So we are 3 points up, which is very cool. Let's go for the Kevin Owens. Oh, if it hadn't been for that finisher, we'd have won. Okay, Asuka. Asuka should win that. Let's go for Drew McIntyre. And Claymore. And Shinsuke. And this should give us 8 wins. Now the thing is, the second that you reach 8 wins down here, there's no way the opponent can beat you. Because even if every match is singles and there's not a single tag match, then the maximum the computer can also get is 8. And if it's a tie, then you win. So from this point, we no longer have to worry. So let's put in The Rock and Sika, which is a tag team. And there's a Pro Omos along with a Hurricane. Let's put in the British Bulldog, who's going to lose this match against Carmelo Hayes. And lastly, Randy Orton, who will bring home the victory twice. And there we are, 10-4, and we have obtained ourselves the NXT champion, Bron Breakker, the nephew to Scott Steiner, the son of Rick Steiner, and apparently the future of the company, which is very controversial. So, he's going to be pretty cool. We're going to level him up to level 100 and see where he's at. Let's get our prizes. And we can just get rid of those. It gives us 85 points. And now we get to see the heroic upgrades. So here's the heroic side for Road to Glory. We have the Hot Dog, Raul Mendoza, Dexter Lumis, Io Shirai, Kushida, Cameron Grimes, Eleni Dragunov, Santos Escobar, Von Wagner, and then Brutus Creed, before, of course, the heroic upgrade. So I think the theme here is NXT, as all of these are NXT guys. And, of course, with Bron Breakker being the NXT champion, that makes sense. So let us train up our Bron Breakker, which is the first Bron Breakker I don't have any images to swap with. So let us train him to level 100. So I'm at the point now where I no longer need Valhallas, so that means that we can get rid of some of these and train them up and see where we sit. So let us get rid of Stevie Ray. It brings him up to level 95. You can see that his stats are already over 17 million each. Let's get rid of a few of the smaller ones that we don't really need. And there we go, level 100, over 18 million in stats. And that's him without any matches and without any equipment. Let's see exactly where he sits with our males. And there you can see he's actually stronger than our Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre does, of course, have his equipment and he's got his 100 matches. So Bron Breakker, very, very powerful card, immediately, straight off the bat. Does that go into our Giants? It does. He's actually the strongest of our right arrows, which is amazing. Which means that Jey Uso is no longer required. Not used in any decks whatsoever. So we can detach this and we can unlock you because you are now available to be eaten. And you can see that Montez Ford actually has higher stats than the pro Jey Uso. So it looks like Royal Rumble cards are actually stronger when they are like fully 100. A single will be stronger than a Valhalla Pro. So that is quite cool to see, and of course we can now attach the equipment to Bron Breakker. So there we go, and that is us with 2 days and 18 hours left with very few adverts and 2 points. That's a very irritating 2 points that's going to sit there. Unfortunately, that's because we were doing +6s, because the +10s were a little bit too difficult. Royal Rumble ++ is not quite doable. There is our current deck. We're currently Royal Rumble 22+, but just barely. And if we click autofill, then Eleni Dragunov should fall off, and Bron Breakker appears there instead. So there we have that. We do have a Sasha Banks, but unfortunately she is not near the level of these other cards that we have. Same with Maurice, but you can see there that Sasha Banks is actually stronger than what Maurice is, even though Sasha Banks hasn't finished her 100 matches, because Sasha Banks is a slightly better card than Maurice. Apologies to any Miz fans out there, all three of you. So that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. And once again, let's take one last quick look at the heroic upgrades, so you can see if you have any pros there, and see if it's worth your time going for the heroic upgrade yourself. And that is going to be it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, give us a like, share and subscribe. If you are subscribed, click that notification icon so that you see more of these videos. And if you want to help out the channel, best thing to do is take a look at some of our other videos. That always helps out. That's going to be it for this video, folks. Once again, that is the 4th time I've said this. We will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.